Hi, welcome to Soul Fuel Sanctuary. I am Marcella and I am a life coach. My business is called Crank It Up Coaching, but I am with a friend of mine and we have collaborated to create Soul Fuel Sanctuary, where we talk about self-love. And this is a space where you can be real, where you can do some reflection and just grow with us. All right. And this, introduce yourself, Yvette.
Hi. Agree with Marcella. Grow with us. And this is Yvette Carrion of Pivot Point Life Coaching and Trainings from the Philippines. And Marcella is from the United States.
Yes. And we met at ecology, the modern applied psychology. And
Yep.
so we have learned how to apply what we teach and coach. And so today, Yvette, I am so excited about our topic today
No.
because I know every woman can relate to this, and that is breaking
True.
free from the Superwoman trap.
Oh, oh
Reclaim your
wow.
time, energy, and joy.
Oh my. I think all women listening now will say, That's me, that's me. you know so let me
Yes.
share my own experience. I mean, I hope you don't mind, but that was me years ago. I had to be the perfect wife because I felt that if I didn't be the perfect submissive wife, I will lose my husband. And if I
Mhm.
wouldn't be the perfect mom, who will be this, you know in the magazine where the house is clean. But that was, oh my, you have to do that. You have to have your kitchen all clean and up. And so when relatives come, everything's perfect. That kind of thing. And
Mhm.
with your friends,
Mhm.
you have to be there for them 24/7.
Yes.
And then,
Yes.
so all these things put together at school. So
Yeah.
I'm a stay-at-home mom, and that was a choice that I made. And so for me, at school, that was my world. I had to be perfect mom, perfect president of the PTA, and all those stuffs. But you know what? It will all take its toll because
Right.
in trying to achieve all this perfection and trying to be a superwoman, you actually lose yourself. At the end of the
Yes.
day, it's like, I'm so tired. I just want to be myself, and without all
Mhm.
these things. So
Yeah.
Marcella, have you experienced that
Oh
superwoman
my
syndrome?
gosh. Yes. And you know what? I mean, you was super involved with school, so that was your work. But then also people, women who work too, that's something added. But also people who are stay at home where they feel like they don't work. And even though they're taking care of their children, they're cleaning the house, they're running the errands, they're doing everything in the house, they feel like, so if my husband or my child wants something, I have to jump up and get it. So they
Exactly.
completely, so many of us completely lose ourselves to the Superwoman syndrome. I want to give you two examples, but I was just at this, I'm a veteran, and I was at this veteran function, and someone asked, so who's a Superwoman in here? And so many ladies popped up because we're like, yes, I'm a Superwoman.
I know.
And she said, sit back down because you don't need to be a superwoman. And that's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all don't need to be a superwoman because guess what? Being a superwoman, you exhaust yourself. You lose
Mhm.
yourself to some of it is people pleasing, but you lose yourself. And I'll never forget this story. So, this is when I was in the military. This was a long time ago. And I was struggling. I'm telling you, struggling with this suitcase, going up these stairs because this is where my room was. And this guy saw me struggling and he said, "Hey, can I help you?" Guess what I said? "No, I got it." Then he said, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yes, I'm sure." And then here I go up the stairs struggling because I thought
Oh,
I was Superwoman. I can do it all. I don't need you. This.
yeah.
But guess what? We, a lot of times, yes, we can do it. But in the process of being a Superwoman, you're slowly killing yourself, you know?
True.
And that
Yeah.
is sad, right? So when
Yeah.
you decide to let go of this trap called Superwoman, you're going to regain your time, energy, and joy
Yeah,
because
that is
you are
true.
not exhausted. Being a Superwoman is exhausting, isn't it?
Yeah. And you cannot do it all. You cannot have it all, right? And I mean that's perfection. That's not real. It's an illusion or a delusion for you.
Yes, a
And also,
delusion.
also the myth that you have to be constantly happy, yeah, and that you're self-sufficient. All these things, you know, we are innately social beings. No
Yes.
man is an island. We really have to interconnect with each other. And that's the beauty of community. And I
Hmm.
believe there's a word I love. It's Ubuntu, a
Mm.
village and a community that helps build each other. So
Yes, that's beautiful.
I love that idea. It came from Africa, and it's the idea that Ubuntu is about a community that helps build each other. So don't try to be a one person community who can be this and that and everything else,
Hmm.
because the truth is that you will get tired, as
Yes,
as Marcella said.
yes, yes, exhaust yourself out. And
Yeah.
I believe that sometimes superwomen, when their children leave home, they become empty nesters or they get divorced or their husband passes,
Oh wow,
then they need to find themselves. And so
that is
our
true.
belief in with self-love is that you never lose yourself. So you don't have to find it. You are yourself, and that's who you love. And you are
Mm.
always intimately involved with who you are.
Mm-hmm, true.
And yeah, and the thing is that I think that we've been kind of brainwashed into believing it's wonderful to be a superwoman. And that's why so many people stood up at that function is because they were like, yes, I'm a superwoman. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I
I think
remember,
it's
go on.
yeah. So no, just catching from what you said. Yeah, I think it's also part of like how we were conditioned to
Yes,
achieve this,
yes,
achieve that. And so you just do it and do it. Oh, so this is my role. I have to do A, B, C, D.
right, right, right. There was a long time ago, uh, there was this commercial, and I don't even remember what the commercial was selling, but it was like, um, I don't know if they used the word superwoman, but it was like a women's lib type of thing. I can bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan, and something about and also love my husband the way he likes me to love him or something. I mean, that's
Mhm.
me. But anyway, but you get the concept, right? That you can bring home the bacon, you can be the housewife and cook, and you can be the perfect wife. And I think
Mhm.
that still today, that is what is projected that you can do it all. You got it all. You can do it, you can handle it.
Oh,
But
wow.
as we said, when you decide that I don't want to be that anymore, and you can decide, I don't want to
Yeah.
be that anymore,
Yeah.
and decide
True.
on the things that you can delegate. Yes, you can
Oh,
delegate.
I like delegating. I like
Yes,
delegating now.
that you'll find more time for yourself. You'll have more energy because you're not trying to do it all. And then guess
Yeah.
what? You'll find your joy. Yeah.
Oh, that is true. It's not anymore going to be, I have to do this. I should do that. I must do this. But it's going to be, I want to do it because it's
Yes.
joyful. It gives
Yes.
me this internal joy and pleasure that, again, going to that over cup, that cup that is overflowing with love and joy.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
again, we're almost again at the end
Yeah.
of our time, but
It's been great.
as in all things, it's been great. And so, Marcella, sometimes I think, in what areas of my life do I still think and feel that I have the pressure to be perfect? There's
Mm.
still things and times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wrap it up, Marcella. How do we overcome Superwoman syndrome?
Yes. So in order to overcome, you really, everything that we talk about, I think, the foundation of self-love. The foundation is self-love, but the foundation within self-love is self-awareness,
True.
So I would encourage you to be mindful of what you do and why you do it. Are you
Yeah.
trying to be the superwoman? And if so, that is a trap. That's a trap. That you don't have to
Mm.
be superwoman. You don't have to do it all. You can delegate. You can you can say no. And I think our next episode we're going to talk about saying no without feeling guilty. But yes, you
Wow.
can say no. You can say no and you can reject that image of being the superwoman, the woman that's with the cape. No,
Yeah.
that's not, it appears that it's, yeah, I want to do that. I want to be that. But in the long run, you're burning yourself out. So many women who take on that superwoman position get burnt out. They're tired, they're exhausted, they have no energy, they have no joy because they are constantly doing, 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 doing instead of being. I think that's what you said earlier, Yvette. Doing, doing, doing instead of taking a deep breath and just being you instead of Superwoman. All right.
Wow. Lovely. Beautiful. Yep. So, ladies, there are times that you can be a superwoman, but be yourself, because I think that's the best version of who you are.
Yes. Yes. All right. So we're going to wrap this up. We hope that you found this video informative, encouraging. And if you did, we would love for you to subscribe. And not only subscribe, but tell people about our channel. Subscribe. We want to hear your comments about
Mm.
Superwoman. We want to hear your experiences about
Yeah,
being a superwoman
true.
and how you want to change that narrative. And then we also want you
Yeah.
to like our videos. All right? Do
Oh,
that for us, please.
true. Okay, so bye for now. Soul Fuel
Bye for
Sanctuary.
now. Soulful Sanctuary. We appreciate you and we look forward to seeing you soon.